When Princess Catherine made her entrance into the grand ballroom, all eyes were immediately drawn not only to her graceful presence, but also to the exquisite tiara she wore, a treasure steeped in history and long associated with Queen Elizabeth. As she stepped forward, a noticeable yet subtle change passed over Queen Camilla's expression, a fleeting moment laden with unspoken meaning. Was this simply an inadvertent breach of royal protocol, or was it a deliberate, symbolic statement within the intricate dynamics of the royal family? In this narrative, we delve into the fascinating story behind one of the most controversial and storied pieces of royal jewelry. The tiara, known as the tiara for the girls of Great Britain and Ireland, is more than an ornate accessory. It is an emblem of heritage, responsibility, and continuity, a piece whose legacy reverberates through the halls of Buckingham Palace and beyond. As Princess Catherine walked into the vast, opulent ballroom, adorned in this historic jewel, the atmosphere changed instantly. A brief pause fell over the ongoing speech, not out of admiration for her inherent beauty or natural grace, but because of the powerful symbolism embodied by the tiara resting on her head. Not all royal tiaras are created equal. While many serve as elegant adornments for formal occasions, a few are steeped in historical significance, their very existence an unbroken link to past generations. This particular tiara, once worn by the young ladies of Great Britain and Ireland, holds a special place in the annals of royal tradition. It has been passed down through the ages, each bearer adding her own chapter to its storied history. Previously a cherished possession of Queen Elizabeth II, its legacy was so influential that following her passing in the year 2022, much public speculation arose regarding its rightful wearer. Many believed that Queen Camilla, as the current queen consort, would assume the role of wearing this historic crown jewel. However, in a move that surprised many, the tiara was instead worn by Catherine, now the Princess of Wales and future Queen of England, as she continues her journey alongside Prince William. The significance of this choice extends beyond mere fashion or personal preference. For Princess Catherine, donning the tiara was an assertion of both her ancestry and the immense responsibilities that come with her elevated status. It was as though the weight of history, legacy, and duty had been delicately placed upon her shoulders, a reminder that every gesture in the royal family is steeped in symbolism and carefully observed by the world. To fully grasp the magnitude of this moment, one must journey back to the year 1893, when the tiara was first created. At that time, the foremost jeweler of the British royal household was commissioned to craft a masterpiece for Princess Mary of Teck, who would later ascend to the role of Queen Mary. A group of aristocrats, led by the esteemed Lady Eva Greville, pooled their resources to present the princess with a wedding gift that was nothing short of extraordinary. The tiara was intricately designed, studded with hundreds of beautifully cut diamonds set in both silver and gold. Its design was defined by a graceful scroll motif and delicate floral patterns, a harmonious blend of artistry and opulence that would set it apart from other pieces. Queen Mary, enchanted by its beauty and symbolism, wore the tiara to nearly every significant public event, thus cementing its place as one of the most recognizable and cherished pieces of royal jewelry. However, the story of the tiara did not end there. In an intriguing twist, modifications were made in later years that would further enhance its legacy. In the year 1947, during a period of transformation within the royal family, a renowned jeweler, reportedly Cartier, made a bold decision. They removed the tips of the pearls from this historic tiara and reimagined them as part of a new design. This re-envisioned piece would eventually come to be known as the Lover's Knot tiara, a design that later became closely associated with both Princess Diana and, more recently, with Catherine Middleton. This creative reinvention linked the past with the present, symbolizing both continuity and evolution in royal fashion. Over the decades, this tiara continued its journey through the royal lineage, always serving as a tangible connection to the family's rich history. For Queen Elizabeth II, who affectionately referred to it as Grandma's tiara, the piece was more than a decorative accessory, it was an essential component of her regalia. Bequeathed to her by her grandmother, the tiara carried personal as well as historical significance. Unlike many other royal jewels that were heavy and cumbersome, this particular tiara was noted for its lightness and ease of wear. Such practical elegance allowed Queen Elizabeth II to maintain comfort and grace during public engagements, a factor that contributed to its frequent appearance in official portraits, on postage stamps, coins, and numerous state documents. In every public appearance where the Queen wore this tiara, it was a powerful statement of the monarchy's strength, legacy, and enduring resilience. It was not simply an ornament. It was a symbol of the monarchy's continuous evolution and steadfast tradition, a physical representation of the qualities that have defined the British royal family for generations. Queen Elizabeth II was steadfast in her commitment to preserving the relevance and beauty of this tiara throughout her long reign. By ensuring that it remained an integral part of her regalia, she underscored the idea that royal tradition, while deeply rooted in history, can also be adaptive and forward-looking. Today, as Princess Catherine wears the tiara in the grand ballroom, she not only honors this remarkable legacy, but also signals the future of the British monarchy. The subtle shift in Queen Camilla's expression as she observed the scene reminds us that every gesture within the royal household is laden with centuries of history and symbolism. The tiara, with its exquisite design and storied past, continues to serve as a bridge between the eras, a reminder that the traditions of the past are the foundation upon which the future is built. In this single, carefully observed moment, the tiara encapsulated a wealth of history, emotion, and regal responsibility. It speaks to the enduring legacy of the British monarchy, a legacy that is as much about preserving cherished traditions as it is about embracing new beginnings. With each successive generation, this magnificent piece of jewelry not only adorns its wearer, but also inspires awe and reverence in those who recognize its deep historical roots and the stories it has silently witnessed over time.